was a busy time.
Horrid Lorry.
Oh. Working hard,
I'm not sure if we've seen this one yet.
One morning, Percy was late. Cranky the Crane was quick to criticize. These ships can't be kept waiting. They have important cargo. If they miss
It's not his fault.
You should look up to the ships and show more respect. You are, after all, only little.
He is not only little.
Much work, huffed Percy. But perhaps a lorry should do your job. Percy was shocked.
Oh no! Not a lorry!
He told the other engines.
What's a lorry? Pinky, you know what a lorry is. It's a vehicle that runs on the road.
Not this island, said Henry. What if a lorry does arrive? I'm afraid it did, along with 2 more.
Ooh, I bet they're brothers.
Cranky was delighted.
Bad brothers.
Hey, you down there, your job's done now. These lorries are taking over. One of them wants to talk to you. The lorry was very rude. What's that steaming lump of scrap iron doing? Be off with you. Scrap.
How dare you! I have a good mind to give you the stare. I have a good mind to give him a good bucking.
Another lorry was being rude to them. Then he saw Percy. Oh, look, it's a little green goblin on wheels.
How dare you!
Just you wait and see.
Ugh.
Well, bust my boiler. What a horrid lorry.
Indeed, Thomas.
Despicable, agreed James.
Disgraceful and disgusting. See what I did there? Yeah, very clever, Pinky.
Well, well, well. No wonder this railway's a mess. You belong in a museum, not working
What?
in a quarry.
How dare you talk about my Toby like that? He may be old, but he's as useful as anything. Toodle off? Wow, Applejack.
Don't bother to argue with him. We'll go to the flour mill instead.
Oh no.
Flour mill.
Oh, this stupid lorry.
Another lorry. What are you doing here? We 3 are doing your work now. You're too slow. Toby's driver. I'm sorry. Times are a-changing, I'm afraid.
Well, that's no excuse to fire Toby from his job.
Reliable.
Yeah.
Come on, Toby. We'll go to the farms. They'll still use us. Toby trundled
Stupid lorries.
His railway ran through a narrow gorge, but vehicles had to tackle a steep and dangerous road.
Well, there goes Butch.
When Toby arrived, he saw the lorry from the quarry again. It was loaded with rock.
Uh-oh.
That lorry's in trouble, thought Toby. And he was.
Uh-oh, there he goes. Geronimo! Boom! I don't feel the least bit sorry for him.
The driver was
Oh!
rotten roads.
You can see the bump on his head. Really? I just thought that was part of his hat. I assumed it was just a funny pointy hat he was wearing. Nope. It was a bump.
I'll be back, replied the lorry, so you can wipe that silly smile off your smoke box.
Ah, shut up.
And wished him loudly.
Yes, Silencio, you. Oh, wait, where's Butch's face?
In the flour mill. What happened? Asked Toby's driver. He was overloaded with flour, came the reply, and he broke down.
Serves him right for trying to get Toby replaced.
Replied the lorries. Then James whistled excitedly. They're bringing in the 3rd lorry on a boat.
Oh.
What happened to that one? Stupid lorry was reversing and fell straight into the street.
Stupid lorry indeed.
Well, well, well. The brothers Grimm. Smashed, broken, and sunk.
Oh, Thomas.
The lorries didn't return.
Good riddance to them. Indeed.
To make sure they never will.
Good, because they are nothing but trouble. See, it serves them right for being too full of themselves, too. Indeed, Pepper Dance. What's our next episode, Twy? Oh, you'll soon see, Pinky. It's real nice to be reacting to these old episodes again. Indeed it is, Applejack. Alright. Our next episode reaction is
One day,
By George.
was waiting for
Oh no. George the steamroller.
George was being rude to Runaways and Scarloey. You're just worn out wheels on worn out rails. You need
Just when we thought the horrid lorries were bad.
I need to flatten little engines in the scrap yards. George.
You horrible steamroller! How could you be so cruel?
Railways are no good. Turn them into roads.
Hey, shut up!
The little engines were pleased to see him go.
If you ask me, the rail would be better off without him.
George grumbled all the way to the old branch line. He was going to turn it into a road. When they arrived, George was rude again. Bumpy ride on rotten rails. I'm glad it's over. So am I, said Percy. Ha, huffed George.
So he doesn't have to listen to you, you
Percy
grumpy
was still
steamroller.
thinking he met Thomas. What's up, Percy? It's George. He makes me feel down. Just ignore him, puffed Thomas.
Well, it's easy for you to say, Thomas. You didn't hear the things he had to say.
He was now enjoying himself. Ripping up rails, he chortled. What a life.
Oh,
What do you think of this, Thomas?
I for one am glad he didn't make a comeback in the CGI series.
You're a useless blue puffball.
And you're nothing but
Thomas didn't hear.
a rail destroyer. How dare you insult my Thomas like that? You know what? He sounded just like Diesel 10 when he called Thomas a useless blue puffball.
Tarmac it, said George. So they did, but not properly, and George knew it.
That's a bad idea.
Later, Thomas
'Cause that track is still in use.
He was pulling freight
I
cars
don't think
through
George
the
cares.
The signalman had forgotten to warn his driver about the crossing.
Oh, again, sleepy signalmen screw things up.
His driver.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Thomas! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, poor chickens. Really? Thomas could have gotten hurt and all you care about are the chickens?
All about George,
Applejack?
snorted Gordon. You're just a small engine. That's why he's rude to you.
Ah!
He wouldn't dare
Gordon!
get in trouble.
How dare you? That was very uncalled for.
Taken to some yards to work. Duck arrived with a train of empty freight cars. George was blocking his way, and a car was stuck on the main line. Let me through, demanded Duck. You'll just have to wait, replied George.
He's just doing it out of pure
Let's pull the
spite.
freight cars from the main line to let Gordon through. Then he'll have to wait too, said George.
Gordon can't
Duck's
wait for
driver
nobody.
complained to the station master, but the signalman had set the signal to allow Gordon to speed through.
Again, the signalmen mess up everything.
Making express time. I'm the greatest. Just watch me fly by. He whispered
Gordon, you'd better watch what's ahead of you.
Suddenly, he saw a freight car on the line ahead.
Ah!
Get out of my way!
Oh
It
no!
wouldn't move until Gordon forced it.
Whoa! Whoa! Wow.
By accident.
For once.
Gordon was worried that Sir Topham Hatt would be cross. He was, but not with Gordon. Whoever caused this disturbance will have me to answer to.
Well,
And he did, a few days later. Look who's here, said Thomas. George had
You're
been
in
found
trouble
out that
now.
Topham had been punished. He looked miserable.
Ha!
Now we'll get some peace at last, said Percy.
Indeed.
I want to get rolling again, but I've got to wait a whole week till I do.
Well, too bad.
And then you'll be just as rude as ever. Eh, George? I hope not. Don't you?
Huh. Well, George never did redeem himself. Except for that one time where he repaved the airport runway in calling all engines. That's true. That's very true. But he never had a proper character redemption. That problem would have been fixed in Thomas and the Magic Railroad had it not been for last-minute changes. Oh yeah? Yeah. Alright. Our next story is